Guys, good morning and welcome back. Alright, so in this video I want to show us how to apply the stones on the senator outfit I made. I know most of us must have seen it and have been getting requests on how to do this. So before we proceed, you must know that there are some tools you must have for you to be able to do this effectively, right? And these tools are what I am using here in this video to show you guys how to go about it. So stay tuned to the end of the video. Watch how the stones was applied, how it was formed, and how to stick it on your outfit. Watch the video to the very end and make sure you like, comment, and share. And also tell me where you're watching from. See you guys in the process proper. Alright guys, so now this is called the board, right? This board has different shapes and different styles. Look at this is Versace head. This is the normal dashiki design. This is a straight line for flap. This is designs you can use for other areas of the clothes. This is for the trouser area or the top area. And then here I have the Premier League logo here. Right, this logo is what's in vogue, and I also have this as well. So now these two designs are what I will use. Now after the next thing to know is the stones, right? These are the stones for it, and this is the pencil for picking the stones and filling it, and this is the gum stay, the paper, what's it called again, for imaging whatever you have placed here. So you watch this video to the end and see how this was achieved. And then you also have the foam you use in spraying the stones around the board. So now you have to measure out the size of this. Give extra 1 inch at the both sides or half inch. So 11 or 12 inch is what I'm going to cut. Then the length is also 16.5 for 17. So this is the size you have. Then measure it on this paper. This paper is the gum you use to bring it out, so 17, and then by 12. So I will just cut out all of that line from there. It's okay that way. So you cut out all of that line from there this way, and then you bring it out in a square shape. So that line is very important. You have to cut it out so that you have an exact of what you're looking for. So you have exactly what you're looking for, 12 inches that way. So cut it straight from there. So this is going to help you to bring out these stones when filled, right? So after that, now the next to do here now is to bring your stones and then you fill it in, right? You pour the stones on it, the board on it, you pour the board on it, and then you will use your foam and spread it across. So this will fill them, some of them automatically, while you will need to take some time to fill the rest with the pen. So spread it all across with your foam, and this is what you'll be having, right? So just use your foam in doing this. It helps you to fill them in. It fills them in all through this way. You see how they are glittering, right? So carefully go through this. So rub the foam all across with the stones being on the track where this paperboard is. You know, it fills them in. Look at them. You see how it's filling them in. So these ones that are not filled, you will not fill them manually with the help of this pen. This pen is the picker. So the edge here has a gummy, sticky, whitish material. So once you touch it on the stone this way, it picks it up and then fixes it inside the holes this way. So this one will be made manually this way. So because of this, the stoning, the filling might not be enough, might not be efficient enough. So you do this manually this way by picking it with this pencil stuff and fill them in, right? So you keep on pouring stone until the whole lines are properly filled. So you take your time and do this. Please don't be in a haste while doing this. So I will do this now all around this way. And when you have done enough, you can now start picking it with this one and filling it manually on the holes that couldn't get filled with the foam, right? So this is how it's being done. So for some of you who might want to buy this board from my contacts, I will make a video of our transaction and give you out guys the number. So you call her and tell her you are directed by Mr. Defined. She's trusted and tested, right? So she will deliver. She will give you all the descriptions you want, and also make sure you tell her it's from the Defined, so she will know whom she is getting the referral from. So um, I think I have forgotten the price I paid for this, but it's not that expensive. It's affordable because considering the monetary gain you will make with the work. So this is how yours should look like. All right, so I will do the rest of the video and then show you guys how to pull it out with this whitish paper, right? So stay tuned to the end of the video. I will come back to show you the results. Alright guys, so now as you can see I have filled all the holes, right? All the holes has been filled very well. Look at them, have been filled, you see. So now once you have filled the holes, so the next thing to do now is to peel off this paper. You peel it off. I'll peel it and show you guys how to transfer these stones to the paper then before we gum on our outfit. Alright guys, so welcome back. Now this is the back neckline. Now bear in mind that this style must come in with an invisible zip, right? It can never have a flap, except you want to have the design go down to the stomach area. But then if you want to do it with this shoulder zip or go high enough, you must have a shoulder zip. So before you proceed, you must use a black hairspray or any material gum or whatsoever and gum that soft. So now this is the front neckline, right? And you make sure you gum it all through to this very point. You gum everything to this very point. Now the neckline will be gummed, and then after which you trim off the edges. You trim off the edges. You also trim all through to this point. Trim off everything here. So after the trimming, the next thing you do is to position or to locate the position where you put the gum, right? It's very, very important. So you remove every gum there. Then the next to do is iron the center cloth to get the midpoint of the outfit. Now the middle point is very, very important, and it must be done, right? So you iron out the center line to get the middle. The middle is very important. So now after you have gotten the center ironing, so you measure 2.5 inches or 3. 3 inches is okay. 3 inches down from the neckline. So that 3 inches down is where you position the stuff from, right? Then you peel off, you now peel off this, you peel off this, and then you are going to transfer the stones to this board, to this stone board. So you carefully peel it out all through this way, and then after you must have peeled it out all through this way, then you transfer the stone board. And make sure that when you are peeling it off, you are holding all the edges so that it doesn't stick to each other. Then make sure somebody is assisting you. Hold the up area and the down area. So you guys are going to, carefully drop this on the stone board. So drop it at once, right? Don't make the mistake of trying to pull it out. So drop it at once. Then bring the foam. You bring the foam, then rub the foam gently on the surface all through those lines. Rub the foam gently all through those lines. So this foam is going to help make the gummy area to pick up all the stones. So when the stones are properly picked up, then you can now pull it back again. Now bear in mind that they have a stoning machine or a steamer machine that you can use to glue this to the outfit. But if you don't have it, you can still make use of your steam iron. I will show you guys how to make use of the steam iron, but the original thing to use is the stoning machine. The gummy machine, a heat transfer, heat press, or the industrial iron. So this will help you to have a perfect steam that will be enough and ideal to gum the whole stones on the body, on the cloth panel, right? But when you don't have the gumming machine, you can use your steam iron and gum from the back. So you have to make sure and carefully rearrange the stones if some of them are pulling off from the base. So after you must have done this now, you also take the foam again and rub on the surface of this to make sure that every stone there is picked by the gum, right? By the waterproof gum. So you carefully do this. Don't be in a haste to see results. So gently do all of this and make sure that it is properly arranged. Then when you have done this, you carefully go all through to this whole processes. So see how I am taking my time to go through around the whole stone board to make sure that all the openings of the stone board and the stones we have actually positioned how it should be. Because if you don't position it very well, you will end up having an irregular result or irregular shape, right? So you position it all through this way and then gum it all through that way, gum all through this way, use the phone, pick up the stones properly, right? So after that, the next thing to do now is to bring out your this stuff. So you pick out through this area. So once you have picked it up, then watch carefully. You now have to start pulling or peeling, right? You peel from the beginning gently. Don't be in a haste. As you're peeling it, you're observing the stones are going out from the leaf, right? So peel it out all through to the very end. You see how the stones were all picked by the gummy sticky paper, right? This is how it is. Then you transfer this to the outfit. You transfer this to the outfit by, hold on, by simply positioning this at the center point. Bear in mind that the center of the crown is the center of it. Then place it at that 3 inches down you have marked, and also make sure that the down area, the tip here is at the center line as well. So once you have gotten to this stage, you clip it properly on this. Then, like I told you, if you have the presser iron, the industrial heat transfer, it's time for you to place it inside the machine now and clip it. Set the temperature needed for this. It will stick and gum permanently. But if you don't have it, you can use your steam iron to do this. So the steam iron I have is the 2-iron industrial steam iron. So once you have finished positioning or getting to this point, then you are going to turn it back. You're going to turn it back this way, right? So you carefully turn it back this way and cross check that there is no shift or change in your gumming. So once you have confirmed it's positioned properly, then it's advisable, sorry, it's advisable that you gum from the back. Now the reason for this is to make sure that the steam or the hotness of the iron gets to the real gum, the stone bottom properly without having any issue. Then you can now bring the steam iron and start gumming, right? So make sure the positions are properly taken care of. Then you gum you iron the stone area. So iron from the back and make sure you place it on top and then you release the steam. So carefully do this until you start seeing the sticky nature or the shapes of those stones at the back. Sorry, let me come that side. So you must see the sticky nature or the shapes of those stones on the back. So This is the position you must do it. So this is the position you must do it. So you gum all through this way. So carefully do this. Don't be in a haste, right? Bear in mind that there is still a regular setting of the temperature of the iron you will use. I'm using 2.5 at the regulator here. So you must make sure you go right round to the whole shapes of this very iron area. So you go all through to this very point. So once you're done with this, so the next thing to do now, you just watch the very end, right? Don't be in a haste. So bear in mind that if you don't have money to buy the other iron, this one will serve you very, very well. It will serve you very, very well. So use the steam iron and gum this. As long as you follow the procedure or the directions I am showing you, you will achieve the same results. But if you have the money to buy the industrial iron, the one that's heat for heat transfer, so you can use it to gum this. So make sure you do this carefully and gently, and walk all through the whole panel, the whole body, arrange it all through to this very point. You see? So let's see how it comes out. So don't be in a hurry to see the results. Just carefully go through around the whole process, right? Go around the whole process. Go around the whole process. You're observing that you are seeing the whitish nature of the stones. That is the gummy effects of the stones. So once you have gotten to this stage, now let's now cross check this area. I need to regum here again so that the whitish nature of the stones will appear. So this is what you will do carefully. Please don't be in a haste. If these have different shapes, different patterns, you're the one to combine patterns to form your own unique design. So now I'm done with this. The next to do now is to unveil. So let's see how it goes. So you peel it out from here gently. You peel it out from here. You see, right? It's peeling off smoothly. Peel it out all through to this very point. So this is how it's being done. See the beauty of what we have achieved now. So if you now want to attach the other line at the sides, you can now still do the same procedure of how to fill the stone and attach it at the sides. Then lastly, you now round it up by touching the iron again on the surface of the stones in order to reinforce or to cross-check what you have done initially. So in some cases, you might notice that the stones might not be properly filled. So at this point, you can now fill in any gap that you see manually without the gummy area. Just drop the stone there and use your iron and gum it and fill it up as well. Thanks guys for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video. So like I said, if you want to put the sidelines, mark it 1 inch away from the edge of these and fill in the straight line and go out through this way and stop somewhere before the armhole. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye for now.